Now, what in the Royal Caribbean is going on here? So, for today's news, tea, little giblet of information, whatever you want to call it, we have what is arguably one of the dumbest cruise ship criminals to ever sail the seven seas. I can't believe she thought she'd get away with this. So, we have a 31-year-old woman from Raleigh, North Carolina by the name of Lexis Moorer. She decided to take a cruise on a Royal Caribbean ship and spend over $25,000 on this cruise. Seems harmless, right? However, according to both detectives and Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, the money that she used was stolen. According to sources, Lexus decided to book two staterooms on board one of the largest cruise ships on planet Earth, Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas. And I'm gonna tell you right now, these are not staterooms we're talking about. We're not looking at interior and ocean view for $22,000 plus. Oh no, this woman decided to go all in and do it big in the range of suites, royal suites, maybe at the bare minimum like a junior suite, or maybe she decided to go all in and check out the ultimate family suite with the slide and all that jazz, or even a royal loft suite. But nevertheless, this cruise did take place between February 19th through the 26th, stopping in ports like Lebedi, Haiti, over in the Bahamas, and even over in San Juan. She thought she could really get away with it, having all types of margaritas and drinks and dancing the night away, but unfortunately she was wrong, as detectives and Royal Caribbean were watching her. Royal Caribbean Group reported that she racked up these charges using at least 8 different credit cards. They let her indulge in the cruise, and upon arrival back over to the port over in Miami, she was immediately arrested, and upon searching her, the detectives along with Homeland Security found at least 4 different credit cards in her possession, and now unfortunately, or fortunately depending on how you look at it, she's in jail. She does now face over a dozen charges, which does include 8 charges of grand theft, 8 charges of fraudulent use of a credit card, and 4 charges of possession of stolen credit cards. Now, I do have to say when it comes to this, what the heck? Why? I would never for the life of me understand why people, especially in this day and age in 2023, think they can get away with something as dumb as this. Do you not understand that yes, there are cameras that watch at all of these banks and all of these places where charges are being placed, but also you think you're really going to get away with taking over $20,000 of somebody else's money? And it's not even just through one source. They said she had up to 8 credit cards that were being used. However, even though she was found with 4, I think that is enough to flag any organization when it's all being put under just one name. Now, to be clear, this woman, Lexus, has not been convicted. She has not been charged. Detectives are just accusing her of doing this crime. However, if it's true that she was actually found with 4 stolen credit cards and able to trace it back and see that they were actually used on board the ship or in order to make the purchase on board Oasis of the Seas to book the actual cruise, then, well, she's going to be taking an extended vacation, a concrete one, in fact. So one question I have seen being asked when it comes to this, as far as the comments, people are simply saying when it comes to Royal Caribbean, why would they allow these very mysterious, strange, uncommon charges to be filed to book a cruise in the first place? It doesn't make sense. Did Royal Caribbean just want the money? I don't think so. When stuff like that does happen, because it probably isn't unusual for multiple credit cards to be used to book a cruise, or just certain aspects of the cruise like an excursion or something of that nature, Royal Caribbean probably said, hey, this is a little bit of a flag. We're going to monitor it. And that way, if this is actually concluded that this person is using stolen credit cards, we can then contact the proper authorities, which they did, and everything can be handled in a justified manner, by way of which this woman is put in jail and then eventually charged if it is confirmed that she actually did this crime. I don't have anything else to add here. I just thought this was a very interesting and stupid story to talk about. Now, I am not really big on sentencing or anything like that as far as crimes and what somebody could potentially see as far as jail time. Maybe some of you fine folk know exactly how it goes down. So if this woman is accused of, let's say, actually using these credit cards, stolen credit cards, in fact, what kind of time is she facing if she is, let's say, given the book thrown at her by the judge? Somebody please let me know in the comment section below, because I'm legitimately curious, and I think myself, along with everybody else, would really appreciate it. Of course, on your way out, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Go check out my other channel, Jay the Nomad, because tomorrow I will be starting my journey to get ready to head over to my Antarctic cruise. It's going to be a blast, I think. Well, a cold one at that. I don't do cold too well, but hey, I'll do it for the video and for, well, my curiosity and taste for adventure. I love all of you. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you later. Take it easy.